Alright, here we are. Real quick here, let's see what's going on. Why, there's no audio. How is everybody doing tonight? So very confused at the moment. Because this was just working. As active. Yeah, it's just the game for some reason. I'm not getting anything. That work? Nope. Did not work. Well, shoot. How does this work? I have a theory. Might cause me to restart OBS. I'm hoping I don't need to. Alright, sorry about this. Hang tight, guys. Be right back. I think we've got audio. Okay, cool. Everybody hears everything. Sorry about that. Ah, gotta love tech checks before your run. Okay, good stuff. Let's do this while we're a bit behind. Why is that so small? Alright, one last check here. Update that. Alright, let's get this out of the way. That is a hook fact. And also a hook fact, it's always difficult to follow Kong. Okay, here we go. The Clone Wars. This is on the GameCube. And it is a vehicle-based action game. There are some on-foot missions, but they're really bad, as you will see shortly in the first mission here. Otherwise, genuinely a fun game.
Master Windu, I've received the coordinates for the first anti-orbital cannon. We must move quickly. Follow me. Master Windu.
You start out in this
My sensors indicate several enemy units moving on our position.
battle tank here.
Going to be easy. The first cannon is almost destroyed. Stay on target. One down, two to go.
And, yep, we're at the beginning of the Clone Wars here.
We can use them to recharge our concussion missiles in outer hull.
Great thing is we can use these vehicles and the boost with the tank to climb certain walls, go where we're not supposed to, go out of bounds, we're gonna break the game a little bit here. We're gonna do a skip right here. They want you to go down this canyon and then crisscross your way up these platforms here to the top. But if we boost up the side of the canyon, you can jump right onto one of the upper levels of it. You gotta take out these generators.
The second orbital cannon is down.
Refill our missiles.
One more to go. I've input the coordinates for the third cannon.
Alright. You also have a cool, nifty zoom feature, which allows you to target enemies from further away, which is nice.
I'm picking up multiple enemy units on my
The missiles you fire also track your target if you're locked onto something when you fire them. So that helps in a lot of situations. Enemies have collision though, so sometimes when they die, they crash into you, knock you around. Kinda sucks.
That's the last of them.
But we've taken out
We can proceed now.
all those enemies. We're moving to the last generator.
The last anti-orbital cannon.
Here is our first introduction to the on foot. As you can see, the animation is really terrible and it controls even worse than it looks.
Mace, the power generator should be close. Destroy it, and the cannon should overload.
But what you can do is throw your lightsaber and use the force. So we're going to get to this point here and... Oh, didn't get them all. Try to get them all in one force blast, but
That takes care of the last anti-orbital cannon.
didn't quite get it.
The Jedi.
That's fine. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But again, this game is 90% of this game is vehicle missions, so
Mace, I'll concentrate on the turrets. You take care of the rest.
here we got to take out all these cannons. We're going to take out all these enemies. Basically, we're trying to get our troops to the arena, which is what we first see in the movie. This little behind-the-scenes action. Not going super well. Got to take out all the enemies before the next cutscene happens.
The gunships have dropped off some extra ammunition. Let's reload our concussion missiles before we move out.
I always felt this game felt like more floaty. Like, I don't have as much control as I would in Rogue Squadron. But, tanks just kind of slide around everywhere. It definitely doesn't control as good as the Rogue Squadron games, that's for sure. Also doesn't control as well as, like say, Star Wars Starfighter, which came out around the same time on PlayStation 2.
We're dropping off supplies near your location.
Where's that? Bad guys? Last of them? Nice. Good stuff.
This is Mace Windu. The area is secure. Commence operations.
So,
All right, all transport
now it's kind of an escort mission, but
must be careful. Each
we're just
transport
gonna
dozens of Jedi Knights.
run ahead here,
Terrible tragedy.
clear the path.
Are lost.
We are on Padawan difficulty, which is as easy as it sounds. Really kind of makes us invincible in these early levels. There are going to be some areas where death can happen. Harder difficulties though, the game it really just becomes unfun because all the enemies are just bullet sponges. Like, they don't add more enemies, they don't change the way things work per se. The enemies just gain more health. And you don't even get stronger, so. Especially some of the boss battles that you do, they just drag on forever. A lot of the bosses have attacks that are just completely unavoidable too, so Yeah, more HP equals more fun. Convoy needs to hurry up. They're a bit slow. Some later levels we will persuade them to move faster. Alright. So we got our first power up for the game also. We got super blasters here. Let us destroy enemies very quickly.
Nice shooting, Master Windu. We can proceed now.
One thing I love though about this is you can strafe with R and L.
There's the arena. But first, we'll have to take out that outpost.
We just run ahead here to the enemy base, wipe everything out. End of the level. Do it fast enough, you guys won't take any damage in the process. Alright, so here's where the movie picks up. Oh look who it is, Mace Windu.
We must hurry.
What a cool guy. I love how when he's blocking, his upper body just doesn't move. His shoulders just float. But we're gonna get into the Republic gunship here and never see him again.
Sir, we need to target the Techno-Union ships in the vicinity. Taking them out will prevent the enemy from escaping.
Alright.
There are more Techno-Union ships in the next valley.
Republic gunship in any Star Wars game is the best gunship, best fighter that you can be in because of these green lasers. Every game that this ship is in, the green lasers are ridiculously OP. Alright, one more in this section. They also, like, the green lasers auto-aim, and they recharge, so you have essentially infinite. You can't just hold on to them forever, but short little bursts is more than enough to kill most enemies.
More Techno-Union ships are lifting off.
Okay, that should do it.
Sir, we've done it. All the Techno-Union ships have been destroyed.
Alright, back to the tank.
Cannons can take down those core ships.
We have to defend these assault cannons here. Can be pretty easy. I accidentally picked up ammo that I didn't need to. Gonna be tanks, there's gonna be these Hellfire droids. Hellfire droids are a serious problem. They can do a ton of damage. They're the ones that look like they're on wheels, like in the middle of giant wheels. These guys here, they're just relentless with these purple missiles. Anyway, so we're gonna get, this is where we're gonna go next. We've protected the cannons long enough. They'll be able to take down their target without much help. try to go much further, the game's gonna kick us out. Oh, we got it. Right on time, look at that.
We should stay clear.
Could have probably picked up that ammo. It's fine. Spider droids are pretty strong, can be pretty dangerous if you let them focus on you. Couple missiles though. Laser fire. They go down pretty easy. You can see how if you just like sit in front of a Hellfire droid, they will just rip you to shreds. Alright, I think we can go. Nope. That's what happens. You try to go and kicks you out like that. Okay. Now we can go. Last area to protect. Oops, that was a mistake. God, you do not want to fire missiles here. We're trying to time this so that we are fully loaded and we pick up this power up over here. Okay, I do not want to move from this spot. Please stop firing at me. Oh. And we screwed that up. We wanted to pick up that blaster power up just as the cutscene happened, so that we could deal with these guys. No big deal. Only slightly faster. There's a blaster power up, there's also an invincibility power up, which we never really use in this run. There'll be one point where we get it, but we don't necessarily need it. So now we're on our second planet, Renvar, and we gotta rescue I am not doing a good job of clearing them out in one pass. But there we go. They're all clear. This is the first level where we persuade the transports to move faster than they're trying to. It's pretty funny how you do it. Basically, this base is being overrun. We're trying to get everybody back to the base, so we have to go to different locations to pick them up, deliver them here, and then they will load transports to escape.
Anakin, a convoy
let's persuade them to move faster, huh? Look at that, just kick him forward here. Does some damage to us, but not enough to where it's a problem.
Anakin, I'm picking up a squadron of enemy starfighters bearing towards you. Be careful.
Yeah, it hurts us, but it doesn't hurt them, so... The great thing is, the transports behind them, like, automatically catch up. Getting there. We're getting there. Good thing is that, like, once we get them into base, we'll land and we'll refuel and get new shields. So there's no reason for us to go off and resupply.
You must rescue the Jedi there and return them before we evacuate.
I will say, I've just started running this game a few weeks ago. Maybe like a month ago. So I'm still learning some of the finer details and like battle optimizations. Which, like Rogue Squadron speedruns, Battle for Naboo, all that stuff, primarily how those games work. For some reason, they need me to come pick them up. Easy, not a problem. Happy to help. So we're going to drop them off and then make sure that everybody gets to their escape shuttles safely. Because now there's going to be a million tanks everywhere.
Anakin, we need to protect the station until the transports are clear.
Alright, cool. Those tanks are the ones we really got to focus on because they are the ones that attack these shuttles here.
The first transport is away. The second transport preparing for takeoff.
Everyone else is just for funds. The rest of the base can blow up for all we care. You can just see over here like how the enemies just stack on top of each other. these dropships will drop more tanks, so you gotta take them out before they land. Easy enough. There we go.
Let's get out of here. We'll need to inform the Jedi Council that Renvar has fallen. They'll know what
Yeah,
to
we'll
do.
come back for it later. Also, this game's got some pretty good cutscenes for its time. Anakin is particularly whiny. Alright, we got our... Oops, that was lovely. First speeder bike level. I messed it up. You gotta take out 5, 6 of these steps. Difficult to get a lock on them. There's only a few good areas where it's just straight shot. A good run, we'd be done by now. So, there's that. I think this is our last one, though. Cool. All right. Back to the trusty tank.
I took the liberty of modifying the controls of your tank so you can issue orders during combat. Just use a controller's control pad. Each direction corresponds to a different squadron. For instance, if you want me to attack that turret, just press up.
Anakin's telling us that he has given us the ability to command our troops with the D-pad, which is very helpful. Press up on the D-pad and they will attack our targets.
Master, the first convoy is approaching. There's a spot over there we can hide.
Alright, so we gotta take out 3 of these convoys here.
Master, we're in the open over here. We need to hide behind that chunk to
We
maintain the...
could hide back there,
Master, it looks like they know we're here.
or
Master, my sensors are picking up enemy reinforcements. Leave it to me. Changing targets. Cannot comply.
done? Where are they? Okay. Sometimes that cutscene can be a little fishy. Things just blow up and I have no idea why.
Locking on.
Possible to tell.
Nice shooting, Master. Now
Okay.
we need to find the other convoy.
Convoy number 3. So many explosions on screen, you just can't tell which target you're hitting sometimes. Got the ammo. You're just spamming missiles into the crowd. When there's so many enemies around, your targets change pretty frequently.
Changing targets. Attacking target.
Alright, good stuff. You can see how much damage we took. Just even attacking them from behind. You can imagine how difficult that can be on Jedi difficulty or something.
Master, the platoon is under attack from separatist scouts. You need to assist
But
them.
here's the first level. We're going to do some sequence breaks here. We're going to use our boosts and jump over some of these walls. Break the collision planes.
Watch out, Master, it's a trap. Gun towers are hidden behind the wreckage. We need to take them out. Master, we're going to need to clear a path through these humps. We're commencing fire now. Spiders and AATs directly hit. The convoy should be able to take care of it. We should concentrate on the fighter tanks. Master, we should stay away from those spiders and concentrate our fire on the fighter tanks.
Take out all these guys.
Master, I'm picking up 2 massive fighter waves entering
Okay.
the area. One from the left, one from the right. We're going to need to hold them off. Motor tanks are
Here's the
firing.
one instance where we get the invincibility.
We've got to take them out. Master, the
And we use that to help us break through that wall when we're not supposed to yet.
side is crawling with fighter tanks and spider. The path is too narrow. The task force can only proceed in a single file. What do you want to do?
Because we've done that, we've kind of glitched the game out a little bit. There's going to be some instances where it doesn't know how to target certain enemies. Yeah, doing that skip saves like minutes of time. Not joking. Where's the missiles? There they are. Okay, that might have done it. Good. Okay. Cool. Now this is where the game kind of freaks out a little bit. It won't target these enemies very well. So we are going to go to some of these targets here. And just go face to face.
Beta Squadron, the way is clear. We are moving into the excavation site.
Master, the generator is down, but we need to take out the fuel bays on that crane. Beta Squadron will assist.
Okay. Basically, all the enemies in this area have to be killed, and then you have to take out these fuel bays.
One fuel bay down, one to go.
take out when I can hit. How's that? Guys? Okay, good timing.
I sense something.
We've got our second boss here. These homing missiles do a ton of damage and are extremely difficult to avoid. Alright, cool. And you can still die after you've killed him, so if there's missiles out there, watch out.
Sir, we've searched the entire site.
But we got through them. Alright, now we're on Kashyyyk, or Moons of Kashyyyk.
Aren't you Jedi supposed to be able to use the Force?
Anakin's been captured by Dooku, of course.
Command droid has your
Lost his lightsaber.
powers to get it. We can escape
Breaks
on
out of
those
prison.
over there, but we should try to free the others first.
You can throw your lightsaber.
Anakin, let's get out of here. Follow me.
If you've ever watched me play vehicle games, I love being in first person, so had to do it here. Just feel like it's, as I smash a tree, I feel like it's easier to avoid trees. If you go too slow and you get caught in that purple explosion stuff you just saw, it will kill you. Ouch. The hard part is I just never feel like you get enough boost in this game. Just when it's about to get good, you run out. Then you gotta wait forever for it to recharge. Gotta hurry up here.
Anakin, stick close. There's a ravine up ahead.
Doing our best to follow her. Let the Wookiees know to get to safety. That's a bonus objective.
We're almost at the edge of the forest. Just a little further.
And that should do it. Easy. Pretty solid. We ran into like 2 trees. Alright. While this technically is an on foot level, you are this
That's a nasty.
weird
Be careful.
dinosaur thing. Which is actually quite powerful. We're going to be using that for the next few levels, and it's some very nice special abilities. take care of that guy.
Anakin, we can't let that patrol get back to the comm center.
So that was its special attack. This, I don't even know what you call it. Some sort of like blue ion blast.
Anakin, we can't let that patrol get back to the comm
And
center.
it wipes out all things in one hit. Did we not kill that guy? Is she not gonna kill that guy? Let's see what happens. No, what are you doing? Oh man, we're in a mess. Okay, that worked somehow? You can handle it. No, we're good. Cool. Maybe he went back to the base and he warned everyone. I guess we'll find out.
This patrol is isolated from the others.
So this tank seems pretty strong until you blast it with the blue plasma thing. Instant kill.
Just give me a few minutes and I'll have this thing.
Now we're gonna steal a tank.
Let's go. The comm outpost is just over that hill.
Fastest vehicle in the game. Samuel L. Jackson said it right. Hold on to your butts.
There's the communication satellite.
Alright, so we're supposed to be sneaking in here. They think we're some droid driving a tank. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna get out. Of course we're gonna get out of our tank. Throw our lightsaber a little bit. Hurt some enemies. Take some damage. It's a good bet the Empire knows we're here. Oh, hey now. Grab the health. Oh my goodness, that was scary. We're okay. These like small spider droid looking things can self-destruct if you get too close to them. They can also explode if somebody else shoots them, which will damage you. Just how we took so much damage there.
They're on their way.
Now we get to shoot our way out. We don't have to kill everybody. Sometimes it's just easier. I can shoot things too. Anakin like wouldn't back up.
Now that the Separatists know we're here, they'll be sending
So each mission has 3 bonus objectives, and collecting the bonus objectives, they don't really do anything, but they give you some like bonus unlocks like concept art and music, multiplayer maps. If you do manage to get all of them, you can unlock Yoda, play as Yoda on foot in multiplayer levels. Kind of a waste. You want to, you're targeting it, shoot it.
Nice shot. Now let's clean up the rest of these attackers and move on to the next track.
Okay. Great. Whatever.
The Separatists are moving in on the second location. We better get moving.
This beast thing is a one-man army, though. We're about to demolish the Separatists, save the Wookiees with one, I don't even know what sort of raptor-looking thing. That didn't work out, did it? You guys work on that guy. I'm gonna take that out. Or not.
Good shot. That's the last one. Now we need to make sure they don't get back to the village. There'll be more forces coming.
Okay,
You sure the
cool.
Repu-
Got him. So, we gotta defend the Wookiee village.
How am I supposed to do that? Attacking designated.
There's some big old mortar tanks which take a ton of damage. And we just wiped them out with one of those blue blasters. We took out 3 at a time. It's pretty cool. Also learned that the enemies kind of hover around your position. So if you stay over here, they don't really attack the village that much. And generally your troops can protect the rest over there. You're gonna have to go over there to refuel. As we defend against these. Wipe out those guys. Pick up the blasters for funsies. Also, again, moving away.
The Republic Army just entered the system. They should be touching down soon.
We've got more mortar tanks. Can be annoying, you get pushed around a lot by a lot of the enemies. And constantly swapping targets changes the direction that you walk in. let these guys get a little... Wow. That worked? That didn't work. I got turned around right as I let it go. Completely missed.
Target locked.
Okay. They're not ammo right there? No. Good enough. Okay, on to the next boss.
Anakin, let's push forward and find out where this army is coming from.
Master, what is that thing?
I'm not sure, but it can't be good. We've got to destroy that thing. Spread out. I'll try to distract it. Anakin, it's powering up its main cannons. Look out!
There's one boss, there's a manipulation here that I have not been able to figure out yet. You can only damage this boss when its central eye laser opens up. These blue orb things that it shoots at you can do a ton of damage if you let them get a beat on you. I'd probably mess that up. Not gonna one cycle it. Okay. Almost one cycled it. I've never one cycled it, so. Takes excellent timing. But good. He's down. Here we learned about the Reaper. Wipes out all life. New weapon of mass destruction for the separatists. But we're back to Renvar here. Going to liberate it. Not many tricks on this level. Just kind of optimizing your route, and we're gonna jump one wall. But it only saves like a second, because the wall is pretty easily destroyable. It's right over here. Oh, maybe. Second lost is a second gained.
The down transport is up ahead. Make sure...
As you can see, there's a lot of defending in this game. If you can, snipe them. Alright. Up top here is ammo, health, and blaster power up. Got more tanks. To take out all the enemies, this section will be over. Couple more tanks. I need my tank to get out of the way, blocking all my shots. Okay.
Master, the walkers are still intact.
Now these guys look like they suck, but they are incredibly strong also. A lot like the Raptor, they're pretty indestructible. Their special weapon is a shield to block incoming damage. They also have mortar bombs. Take out enemies from far away, which also recharge. An infinite secondary weapon. Supposed to kind of wait for your squad mates here to join you, but just gonna move on because we're a one-man army. Our objective here is this fuel depot.
Anakin, your target is that separatist fuel depot. Take it out, and be careful not to be too close when that thing
This one
explodes.
is a bit of a tricky one. Thanks for landing on top of me. Okay. We're okay. We got it. Level will end before we get killed. As long as we take out the target. Just get right in there. Get in there real deep like.
Anakin, we need you to shut down this enemy outpost and cut off the supply of enemy reinforcements.
Back in our favorite gunship here. Wipe the enemies off the map.
Nice shooting, Padawan. The outpost is destroyed. Proceed to the next nav point. Anakin, those enemy transports are attempting to escape. Dissuade them, will you?
pick up some ammo here. Don't really need to take out these turrets. We're gonna have to take out some more. Actually need to take out all the turrets in this coming section here.
Anakin, we're trying to shut down the enemy command center, but those turrets are giving us trouble. You need to help us take out those turrets.
A laser. Melt them
Anakin, there's only
like
a
butter.
turrets left. Keep at it. Good job. I'm deploying gunships now to take care of the rest of the command center. Proceed to the next nav point. Anakin, there's an enemy convoy on the move toward the Jedi monument. You must destroy them before they reach the area, or our forces will be overwhelmed.
That means all of them, not just the big tanks. Cool.
The enemy convoy has been destroyed. Well done.
Going well so far.
Anakin, we are making our
Alright. Who's up for more aggressive persuasion? Gonna get these little tanks into position. And the rest of them will just spawn into place once he's where we want him to go. Probably good for that one. Should protect these guys.
Anakin, I'm picking up 2 enemy transports entering the area. They're dropping off enemy reinforcements.
Works. These Hellfire droids can be a bit of a bitch. They do a ton of damage to your guys, so you gotta take them out when you can. It's one of those levels where you just never feel like you have enough. Ammunition. Never enough green lasers for this level. The fuel here. Not our best effort here as far as aggressively moving these guys into position, but it's fine. The sooner they get into position, the sooner that cutscene takes place. So. Kind of try to save those dropship things for when there's a bunch of enemies nearby. When they crash, they have a huge explosion which will take out any of the tanks nearby. Fortunately, this level is more just a sit and wait kind of level. Hellfire droids again, they suck.
That core ship is coming down, sir.
Nice.
Clear the area.
Very good. So, Anakin finds himself inside this cave with a tomb. Got some specters for some reason. We have Star Wars ghosts. We have to take out their coffins in order to kill them. Very weird. But they can kill you pretty immediately if you let them track you. And don't worry, when we beat the game, we can watch Anakin's cutscene.
This is Bravo 4. I'm picking up a wave of enemy tanks approaching from the crater entrance.
Aren't going to be any real tricks coming up for another couple levels, but game likes to just throw all the enemies they can at you. See if you can defeat them. Have mortar tanks incoming here. Second.
Sir, there's another mortar tank on the ridge. Watch out. I'm picking up a couple of spider droids. Got it. Sir, we spotted mortar tanks entering the crater. If we don't take those things down,
Too fast.
the assault ship will get shelled into the ground.
Okay. Gotta take out the mortar tanks. Take out the spiders. last guy. That went pretty well.
Good job, Anakin.
The convoy
Now we're back in our trusty walker here. Lasers on this thing are so powerful. Sometimes I wish you could use this on other levels. 2 shots and you take out a tank. Well, little hover tanks.
Watch your fire, sir.
Our goal here is to just push forward as fast as possible.
We're being shelled
Have
by
more
mortars.
mortar tanks up here.
Bail out. I repeat, bail out. We cannot advance until you clear out those mortar tanks. Perhaps if you hit them from long range with your zoom. The convoy is on the move. Sensors picking up an enemy squadron
Good.
approaching up ahead.
Zoom in, you can hit enemies from further away. Stuck.
Sir, more enemy units approaching from behind. Sir, more fighters approaching directly ahead.
The enemies from behind aren't going to do much damage. There's going to be a point where we need to wait for the convoy anyway, so
Sir, I spot 3 spider droids, so my sensors moving the blocker.
be able to get them then.
Use your mortar to take them out. Sir, more fighter tanks approaching directly ahead.
Alright. Let's take these guys out.
Sensors picking up 3 AATs blocking the path ahead. They could be trouble.
Easy to get bonus objectives.
The convoy has reached the shield generator complex. Deploying engineers. The entrance should be open momentarily.
Yeah, the only downside to this guy is he is slow. This level takes quite a while. These guys are going to blow open this wall here.
Anakin, you need to destroy all 4 of the shield generator's charger couplings. That will lower the shield.
Stuck on that corner. Stuff. Try to take everything out from a distance. Thing doesn't go around corners very well, so changing your angle to help you shoot before you get to the corner is very helpful. JFred99, thanks for the raid. Hope you and your viewers are having a good night. Welcome to Retrothon 2025. Playing some Star Wars: The Clone Wars for the GameCube right now. We are probably 80% done. Got like 3 more levels, I think. Anyway, you come down here, you have to take out these generators so that they can attack that generator. It's a whole thing. I'm just trying to do it as fast as I can. There we go.
Master,
Phase 1 is complete. Alright, I love every level with the gunship, so let's get after it. We have to clear out all the enemies in this landing area. You do it? Oh, no. Those two.
The area is clear. Your forces can land now.
Okay. Close enough. Now we go down here, pick up some engineers, because they are going to do similar to what I just did and drop the shields
We're all set here, Commander. Ready for takeoff.
of an enemy base. You don't need to blow those up. I just do, because who doesn't want to?
Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies before we can land.
Got him. Yeah, when this game first came out, it had some pretty negative reviews, and I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a bit unfair. The game is definitely better than what I was led to believe as a kid. I mean, look, it doesn't reach the heights of Rogue Squadron or the Starfighter games, but it's not bad by any means. Okay, I'm gonna try to save some laser here. I lied. Is there yet?
Sir, we've disabled the internal shield. It's in your hands now.
That was poor timing. Alright.
Sir, we'll stay here and secure the area. There's another squad of engineers waiting for you at the pickup zone.
For sure. If you're into these kind of games and you're into Star Wars, definitely give this one a go.
We're all set here, Commander.
We're playing on this on a GameCube, but it also emulates really well. You don't have access to hardware.
Sir, we can't land until you destroy all enemy defenses in the area.
Alright, got him. Basically in this level, just blow everything up. You see it? Blow it up.
Sir, we're picking up enemy tanks moving on our position. We're going to need some cover fire.
Like, ideally, I'd like to save some lasers because fastest way to blow these things up. And some missiles because that will also help. And on our way out, we'll pick that up. Okay, you guys ready?
Sir, we've disabled the internal shield and we are out of the area. It's in your hands now.
Let's go.
Sir, all the power farms are down. You're clear to take out the installation.
Full ammo. Got it. All right.
Master Windu, phase 2 is complete.
That went well.
Proceed with the attack. Excellent job, Obi.
All right. Theoretically, this is the longest mission in the game. We're the second to last mission here. But we are going to try to skip a portion of this mission. by doing some out of bounds shenanigans in the second half of the mission. As usual, just charging through the enemy lines. No fear whatsoever. Okay. We got it. I don't need to go over there now. If you do love Star Wars, and you love Star Wars games, or you just like RGLtv and the content that we put on, next weekend is Star Wars Celebration Weekend, and we will have the 9th episode Kessel Run Marathon. 3 straight days of Star Wars speedruns. Something crazy like, I don't know, 32 games or something. Probably our biggest year yet. And I will be running this again. Along with some other games. Alright. Walker portion down.
Good job, Master Windu. We have neutralized the enemy's air presence.
I couldn't acknowledge the existence of Rise of Skywalker, so we're avoiding a title like that. Oh man, just torn to pieces by these Hellfire droids, huh? Holy smokes. Ooh, that's okay. Wait, when you turn around right into a wall. We're going to get to a certain point in this level, and we are going to attempt to go out of bounds and skip 2 bosses. You remember when we were on the junk planet Raxus Prime and we fought that big spaceship thing in the crane yard? Well, on this level, you have to fight two of them at the same time. How cool is that? We're gonna try to not do that. How are we doing? Where are those? Here they are, right on time.
Sir, we're dropping off supplies near your location.
Oh, go, go, go. Oh, okay.
Mace, you're straying from our objective. We need to stay on target.
Oh, what are you doing? Game. Okay. Not in a great spot here. Take this. Are you kidding me?
Cannot comply.
Oh.
Sir, we're dropping off
Oh, okay, we got it. Cool. Broke the barrier. Let's get out of here. Hopefully we weren't too slow. That area there is where you would fight the two big ships there. Timing on it's pretty generous. It is a tricky one to do though. You blow up that building here because after you take out the two bosses together, this area becomes a battlefield for Mace Windu on foot. And you have to run into an enemy base, take out its central computer core, whatever it is, and it's, I don't know, an additional minute and a half, 2 minutes.
One factory down, one to
So
go.
not only do we skip two bosses, we skip an on-foot portion. There they are.
That takes care of their factories. We can make
Alright, final level.
Anakin, I sense the dark.
Got one more trick up our sleeve. Come on. There we go. Now we're out of bounds. We use the boost to bounce up that wall, which sends us over to the right a bit and out of bounds. This level, you're in like the major city of this planet, and basically you're going through city streets, taking out wave after wave of enemies. Until you come over here to where that boss is, to the left, and you have to fight him. But who needs to go through city streets when you can just go out of bounds?
Cannot comply. Weapons locking on.
Okay. But like the last time we went out of bounds, our targeting system is a bit out of whack. So what's going to happen here is, this is the final boss, but we aren't going to be able to target portions of it the way that we've cheated the game. So we do take an intentional death here to reset all of the targeting. This boss can be a bit brutal. Nice. Got that in one go. This laser part is the tricky part. Just sits on you. Cool. Okay. Grab that. So this guy works in waves.
Destroy the harvester bays.
If you take too long destroying specific targets. Nice, that was very good. Okay, it's not quite time yet. And that's time. Very nice. That's extremely close to my PB. That's a huge level PB for me. I did I did one cycle on everything there.
For the Republic. Be careful, Anakin. If you do not control the power inside you, it will consume you.
I know what I'm doing.
Be mindful of your tone, my Padawan. Do not forget that you are still but a learner.
I will keep that in mind, Master.
Oh, Jade, what the? Gifted subs. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Master Windu, the Separatists have completely withdrawn from the system. We are in position to move into the Murgo-Shir system.
And Count Dooku.
No sign of him yet, sir.
Keep looking.
Yes, sir.
This battle may have turned the tide of the war.
Won the battle we have. But far from over, this war is.
And that is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Cool. So thank you guys for all the GGs, the hype trains, the raids, and the subs. I'm gonna throw it over to intermission, and we've got another Star Wars run coming up. A favorite of mine, Yoda Stories by Frozen Spade. So stick around. Thanks for watching Retrothon, and we'll be right back.